In a quiet village surrounded by rolling green fields and singing rivers lived Kevin and his wife Lilli. Kevin, a humble farmer with calloused hands and a gentle heart, loved Lilli more than anything. But, like many men in their village, Kevin carried a secret, a world of emotions he never shared. Every morning, Kevin woke before the sun, stepping into the crisp, misty air. He would tend the fields, plow the soil, and feed the animals, all while Lilli slept peacefully. To the outside world, he was strong and unshakable. But inside, Kevin often wrestled with a quiet fear, the fear of not being enough for Lilli. He worried that his hands, rough from labor, and his humble means could ever truly match her laughter, her dreams, or her beauty. Kevin never spoke of it. In their small home, he always greeted Lilli with a smile, hiding the storms of doubt swirling within. When Lilli praised the flowers she planted or the stew she cooked, Kevin would nod and compliment her genuinely, yet inwardly felt an ache. He wished he could do more for her, build her a home that felt like a palace, even though he knew the earth beneath their feet was all they had. One evening, after a long day in the fields, Kevin sat by the riverbank. The golden light of sunset mirrored the warmth he felt for Lilli, but also reflected his unspoken worries. He watched her walk towards him, carrying a small basket of herbs she had gathered from the garden. "You look tired, Kevin," she said softly, placing the basket beside him. "Let me rub your shoulders." Kevin smiled, feeling the comfort of her touch, but he said nothing about the loneliness that sometimes weighed him down, the loneliness of hiding his emotions to protect her. He had learned, over years of growing up in a village where men were expected to be stoic, that sharing fear or sadness was seen as weakness. Yet, that night, as he lay beside Lilli, he found courage stirring within. Kevin realized that the love he carried quietly, the care he showed in every small gesture, spoke louder than words. He thought about how every sunrise he faced, every storm he weathered, was for her. The world might see him as just a simple farmer, but inside he felt a hero in the story of their life together. Days turned into weeks, and Kevin continued to work tirelessly, but he also started leaving little notes for Lilli. A small message on her pillow, "You make my world brighter," or tucked inside her basket, "I am proud of you." Though simple, these notes were his way of letting her glimpse the emotions he had hidden for so long. Lilli noticed the change. She saw the softness in his eyes, the way he lingered a little longer when she spoke, the way he smiled not just at her words, but at her presence. One afternoon, as they rested under the shade of the old banyan tree, Lilli held Kevin's hands in hers. "Kevin, I've noticed something," she said gently. "You've always worked so hard, but lately I see more than just your strength. I see your heart. I feel your love, even in the quietest ways." Kevin's throat tightened. He wanted to speak, to finally tell her everything he had carried in silence, but the words felt too fragile. Instead, he leaned his forehead against hers and whispered, "Everything I do for you." That moment changed everything. Kevin realized that vulnerability was not weakness. Sharing his feelings, even in small ways, deepened their bond far more than hiding ever could. Lilli, in turn, held him closer, understanding that love is not just shown in grand gestures, but in the quiet courage of everyday care. Over the years, the village saw Kevin as the same dependable, hard-working man, but in the heart of their home, a gentle revolution had taken place. Kevin's hidden emotions, once locked behind a stoic face, had found light. And in that light, Lilli flourished, their love growing deeper than the roots of the banyan tree under which they sat. Kevin often thought back to the fear he had felt, that he might not be enough. Now he knew that true love was not about grand gestures or wealth, but about showing up every day with honesty, care, and devotion. His secret feelings, once a burden, had become a bridge connecting two hearts, stronger than any walls or fences in the village. And so, in the quiet rhythms of village life, amidst fields and rivers and sunsets, Kevin learned the most important lesson of all, that men too feel deeply, sometimes silently, and that love grows strongest when those hidden feelings are shared, not just in words, but in every small act of devotion.